right. Boop. And now, after using the PlayStation controller, back to the Switch. All right, we just essentially entered the... Oh, excuse me. The Zora domain. And our primary task, not sure what. Oh yes, I should probably mention that I'm only gonna be streaming today, like just a few hours because maybe a few hours. Really depends on how immersed I get into the game because it could really depend because I need to go do some shopping. Hello, big fish. Ah, you must be the Hylian that Sidon brought here, correct? You did well to come all the way here. I am King Dorphin. Dorphin. Is it Dorphin or Dorphin? Yeah, Dorphin. Ruler of the Zora. That object on your waist, is that not a Sheikah slate? Now that I have gotten a good look at you, it is all too clear who you are. You are the Hylian champion Link. God, how old is this guy? Do not tell me you have forgotten me. The Hylian champion. You can't mean the Link, that champion? Yep. So that's why I've heard your name before. What a fateful coincidence that we should cross paths. I cannot believe it. The Hylian champion, Link, has appeared before us. We have met numerous times. I'll have you know. Ah, so many memories. My mind is overflowing with nostalgia, my friend. I had heard a terrible rumor that you had fallen in combat, but it appears you managed to survive. Extraordinary. I've been asleep. I've been sleeping. Come again, sleeping, you say. Is that why you do not seem to remember me? But surely you must remember my precious daughter. Mifahu? I cannot believe it. Have you truly forgotten my dear Mifa as well? You and Mifa were so close, yet you do not remember her. I'm sorry, I don't... My memory... please don't look upon the beauty of Zora's... please look upon the beauty of Zora's domain. Do you see that statue? Does gazing upon Mifa's immortalized form still not jog your memory? Well, perhaps your memory will return in time. I dearly hope so. I do not believe discussing my sister's helping matters at the moment. Link seems confused. Oh, yes, of course. But first, it is worth noting how remarkable it is that Sidon brought a champion here without realizing it. That is quite a feat, my boy. That is a good one. Link, I doubt not that you have endured a great many trials. Still, I must ask you to hear my plea. Now then, hero, I must inform you that Zora's domain is in danger of vanishing because of divine beast Varuda. I shall do you the courtesy of speaking bluntly. We alone cannot stop this beast. Will you lend us your strength? Or will you just do it yourself? What? And King Dorphin, my liege, please do not speak so. To ask a Hylian for help, why, the very thought of it curls my fins. Muzu, I expected more of you. How can you still protest? Muzu, it is rude to speak that way to your king and his guest. Link is here because I invited him. With such unprecedented rainfall, we have no choice but to rely on the aid of a trustworthy Hylian. Have we not already discussed this and arrived at that very conclusion? It is the key to saving Zora's domain, I have no doubt in my mind. Indeed, Link is a champion, through and through. As things now stand, Zora's domain, nay, perhaps all of Hyrule, is doomed to be swallowed by the sea. This is bigger than all of us, my friend. Zora and Hylians alike must put aside our differences and band together. Have you forgotten already, my king? We cannot trust these lowly Hylians. 100 years ago, they abused the power of an ancient civilization and turned Hyrule into what it is today. And that is not the least of it. It is their fault that Lady Mipha was lost to us. Link. Divine Beast Ruda has great power. just completely ignores him. Stepping aside his matter. How was it the... It was not the Hylians' fault that they lost Lady Mipha. Calamity Ganon came up and just wrecked the whole place. So, they need a shush. Late, it has been mercilessly spouting water into the air. As a result, this area has been plagued by heavy rains. For Azura, water and air are as one, so you would not think this would be quite so critical of a problem. But suddenly, the rains have filled this eastern reservoir nearly to the point of flooding. The reservoir bursts, as it soon will. I fear immense damage will befall not only Zora's domain, but also the area downstream from us. There, Hylian lives are in very grave danger. Divine Beast is crying out once again. Giant elephant. Figured that'd be a fish of some sort. The Divine Beast Varuda. Your Princess Zelda often studied the Divine Beast, that is, in the time before the Great Calamity. According to her research, the orbs located on Ruda's shoulders are mechanisms that control the water it generates. However, they require electricity to work. These orbs are clearly out of control now because there is no electricity coursing through to stop them. Second, who is quite shock resistant for Azora, hit one with a shock arrow. Sure enough, it slowed the water a bit. Unfortunately, as an aquatic race, we Zora are terribly vulnerable to the power of electricity. Perhaps because we could not safely strike it with enough electricity at once, the water soon returned to its full force. This is why I went in search of a Hylian who could help us. There's his sparkling smile. Link, I am certain you have already figured this out, but we need you to use shock hours to get those orbs working properly again. I will aid you in any way I can, of course. Please, hero, I beg you. What? Princess Zelda herself instructed you to board the Divine Beast and appease it from within? So then Princess Zelda is alive? Yes, she's in Hyrule. She's in the Hyrule Castle. I did not believe it. She was alive this whole time, just as you were. And the events of 100 years ago cannot be altered. It is true. But if we can regain control of the Divine Beast, they may yet prove useful in sealing Calamity Ganon once and for all. I did not know how you had such grand ambitions, Link. Wondrous. Naturally, I shall help too. Once it has stopped rampaging, you can easily climb inside it. Come, Link. Let us appease Ruda together. I'm in. Let's do this. Thank you, Link. Truly, we are in your debt. Our goal is the same. That means our meeting was nothing short of destiny. Now then, allow me to offer you this as a show of faith. Ooh. Ooh. Custom armor painstakingly crafted by each generation's Zora princess for her future husband. Wearing it will give you the ability to... Oh. Oh. Let me process that one a minute. Okay, processed. So as long as you wear this, you can ascend waterfalls just like a Zora. Please take good care of it. King Durafin, I surely do not really intend to give that outside of the Zora armor. Countless generations of Zora princes that give that armor to the one they have sworn to marry. Princess Mifa made that one there with her own hands. It is far too important to entrust to a shady Hylian. He may be a champion, but Mifa had no such relationship with him. So why should he receive such an honor? This is just too much, my liege. I do not understand it one bit. That Muzu is not easily swayed once his mind is set. You must understand he was in charge of educating my dear daughter Mifa. Naturally, she means a lot to him, just as she means the world to us. Ever since we lost her to the calamity, he has grown to despise Hylians. I hope you can forgive his rudeness. But what shall we do now? I tasked Muzu with finding the shock arrows we will need to appease Varuda, but now he has rushed off in a huff. Link, do not let his words concern you. I will work this out with Muzu. I shall return shortly. Suppose that means you are going to tell him... Link, Muzu is most likely at the square down below. Would you mind going down there? I would like you to try to speak with him. Sure thing. First off, I need to try my new armor. Yoink. Ooh. Spiffy. Now that I have new armor, I'm going to need to head down to the ferry here shortly. You know what? Let's just do that now. Do 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 do. Let's see what I need to craft this armor. Or to upgrade this armor. I probably don't have anything that I need for this. Not gonna lie. I take that back. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Ooh. Yep, I'm aware. Wait, hold on. Give me the option to actually look at the stuff so I know what I need. Yeah, take a look. Okay, I don't know any of that stuff for this stuff. Okay, gotcha. Thank you, madam. Yoink. Gonna make things slightly easier on us when we're swimming and stuff. So, should be okay. I hope. It is getting windy out there. You came all the way here, but it was in vain. I have no desire to speak with you. Listen well, Musa, there is something you need to know. He who stands here, the man called Link, is the one who my sister Mifa had feelings for. Okay, I see. I understand now. I was only a child then, so I did not know it myself at the time, but it is so. I grew up hearing my father tell stories, some of which were about my sister's undying love for a Hylian named Link. What? No! You cannot fool me with such a fanciful lie. Not this, Zora. How could Lady Mifa possibly have feelings for a Hylian like him? The facts are clear. He remembers nothing, even when he looks upon Princess Mifa's statue. It is the truth, Muzu. Though you never knew it, he was... Though you never knew it, he was ever in Mifa's heart. Ooh, memory time.
I was thinking, this reminds me of the time we first met. You were just a reckless child, always getting yourself hurt at every turn. Every time, I would heal you, just as I'm doing right now. I thought it was funny how, being a Hylian, you looked grown up so much faster than I did. I was always willing to heal your wounds, even back then. So if this Calamity Ganon does in fact return, what can we really do? We just don't seem to know much about what we'll be up against. But know this, that no matter how difficult this battle might get, if anyone ever tries to do you harm, then I will heal you. No matter when or how bad the wound, I hope you know that I will always protect you. Once this whole thing is over, maybe things can go back to how they used to be when we were young. You know, perhaps we could spend some time together.
He seems nice. He seems lovely. What is the matter, Link? Link, are you unwell? Mm-hmm. You are quivering like a hatchling. What is the matter, Mifa? Remember. What? Do not mistake me for a fool, Hylian. There is no way you remembered her just now when it is most convenient. In any case, without any solid proof, I cannot possibly take your word at your... If you have such a proof, now's the time to show it. Do so, and I shall tell you how to get those shock arrows. Yes, as well as anything else you wish to know. Have you truly not figured it out yet? Simply take a closer look at what Link is wearing. You really think changing your clothes is going to make me... Oh, putting that on actually. Oh. Okay. Oh, all right. So, putting that on actually was beneficial. What is the Zora armor from before? Lady Mifa made that by hand, and yet it fits you perfectly. What is the meaning of this? Now you understand, do you not? Now you know who her heart belonged to and who she made that special armor for. And the fact that this armor fits Link perfectly should be proof enough that Mifa made it for him and him alone. You have always disliked Hylians, even before the Great Calamity. That is why Mifa never told you. Now that you know, you must promise to help him save us all, Muzu. Please, tell us where we can find the shock arrows we need. Knowing you, I bet you have already figured it out. I never would have imagined she would make that special armor for one such as he. I do not approve of asking for help from a Hylian, but I suppose it is our only option at this point. I am a proud Zora. That means I must take responsibility for my unwarranted behavior towards you. As promised, I shall tell you where you can collect as many shock arrows as you will need. That tall mountain over yonder, it is called Loimus Mountain, and there you'll also find Shatterback Point. A terrifying creature has made it its home up there. This awful beast shoots volley after volley of shock arrows. Not even a single one could be fatal to Azora. Aha! You must mean that Lionel. He is a man beast, that one. That beast does indeed wield shock arrows. That is certainly one way to collect them quickly. He is vicious, to be sure, but I am certain that Link will rise to the challenge. In order to appease the divine beast, I estimate that you will need, at least 20 shock arrows. Do you think you can gather that many? Why do you still doubt him, Muzu? I have no doubt he'll be triumphant. They have a lot of faith in me, and I don't have a lot of faith in myself right now. Okay, Link, let's get moving. The fastest way to Polymountain is to ascend the waterfall east of the domain. The Zora armor should come in handy. Just swim to the waterfall basin and then go up the waterfall from there. All the way to East Reservoir, right by the Divine Beast. Gather at least 20 shock arrows. All right, I'm on it. Wonderful. We shall stop that Divine Beast onslaught. Oh boy. Waterfall east of the domains. What are they talking about? This? I'm already getting abilities. I'm already getting controls mixed up. And that's not good. I keep pressing the crouch button to try and run, but unfortunately, the run button is the B button, and the position where normally the X button is. Oh, hello. Hang on, it's rare to see your kind around here. As for me, I was roaming nearby during my travels when Prince recruited me and brought me here. That's because I can touch shock arrows, but I also weigh, well, a lot. There's no way I'll be able to carry you on my back. That's what Prince Sidon said to me. And that was kind of rude of him, wasn't it? Yes. Do. Okay. So, exactly how am I going to defeat this light? Oh, oh, is it this waterfall I need to swim up? Probably. All right, here we go. Wow, we are quite literally just... Okay, that works. That's just a big hearty rash. Thank you. Do I have that? Yes, I do. Okay. You know, for such a big waterfall, this is actually quite shallow. What is this? Oh, okay. All right, thank you. Big hearty radish. Boop. Boop. Ooh, shock arrows. Whoa, no, no, no. Hey, buddy. Calm the fluff down. Not interested in hunting you. What are you? Oh, another silent mushroom. Was there any arrows in those? Nope. Okay. I'm gonna attempt to grab as many as I can, which means don't kill them, I guess. I'm saving a lot, and I apologize, but I like to be ready.